Hey guys, welcome back! Mobile Madness Episode 2! I'm Enigmius, and today we're taking a look at Hungry Shark Evolution. I love this game. This is a casual, arcade-style shark simulator. I'm adding the shark simulator to the description of the game. It's developed by Future Games of London, and it's available for Android and iOS. It is a free-to-play game. You can download it absolutely for free. It does have in-app purchases, but those are entirely optional. I haven't spent anything yet, and I don't feel as though my experience has been hindered in any way. This is a game about swimming around as a shark, eating things. It's so simple and so much fun. The basic premise of the game is super simple. You're a predator, you're an apex predator in the ocean, and you have to eat stuff. That's the whole game right there. You have an energy bar. It's in the top right corner of the screen. That's the green bar. It starts out full. It slowly depletes. You fill it up again by eating things. Also, if you take damage from the variety of different things in the ocean that can hurt you, that's reflected in the energy bar as well. You don't have to worry about separate health bar and hunger bar. It's all the same thing. So you swim around and you eat things. And when you start out, you can eat a lot of things, but there are a lot of things like jellyfish and stingrays that you need to steer clear of because they're very dangerous to you. You're just a little babby reef shark. Every shark starts out at level 1, and by eating things, you'll increase in level over time. It doesn't take a long time. Each time you increase in level, there's no stats or mathy things that you have to worry about. You just grow, which means you can eat things faster, you can survive a little bit longer. When you reach level 10, the maximum size for the shark, and max out your experience bar again, it unlocks the next tier of shark. So for example, this is the reef shark. He's maxed out, so we don't get experience anymore. But once we got him maxed out, we unlocked access to the mako shark, which was a little bit bigger, bit a little bit harder, swam a little bit faster. It's just a basic upgrade, and there were certain things we couldn't eat as reef shark that we could eat as a mako shark. So we're skipping ahead in the evolutionary line. After the mako shark, you get the hammerhead shark, then the tiger shark, and then the great white. This is the great white. It's maxed out. It's as big as it can get, and it's also, I've fully upgraded the bite, the speed, and the boost. And it makes it a very fun shark, because there are certain things that I can eat that I couldn't eat on any smaller shark. The white jellyfish being one of those things. The giant mines, not so much. We have to be very careful around those. Any kind of mine, really, on this shark, we still have to avoid. You can see the energy bar at the top is also much larger than on previous sharks, which is very, very handy. And we swim around and we eat. There's all kinds of... Usually, the surface, I find, is one of the best places to be if your shark is hungry, because there's like birds and people and ships with people on them. It's pretty good, but sometimes you have to go underneath to find all the goodies. There's the score attack side of the game, which is very simply eat as much as you can, as fast as you can, and live as long as possible so that you can continue to accumulate points. And then there's kind of an exploration side of things. There's all kinds of different passages that you can swim around in and find. There's different items you can pick up. If you can find all 15, there's accumulating bonuses that you can get for that. And also learning what the different sharks can and can't do, and just the thrill of remembering how many times you died to such and such a hazard, and now you just eat it. And also faceplant mines. It's never a good idea. There's also some Halloween events going on right now. There's pumpkins that you can find underwater. There's a total of 15. I think I found 12 of them. There's a glowing skull kind of beach ball that you can smack around and knock it into people and fish and stuff. And if you get, I think it's 25, there's a little bit of a gold bonus. And again, gold is what you use to buy the upgraded sharks and also to pay for the upgrades to the bite, the speed, and the boost. It's just a lot of casual fun, swimming around eating stuff. We've got, you can actually jump up and grab that parachuter, or parasailer, I guess it is, and eat them if they're not over shallow water. You need a little bit of space to get a run up to get the speed to go that high, but that's something you can do. In a little while here, you'll see a helicopter throwing depth charges down at us. That's something very, very dangerous to be avoided, because even on this shark, there's only so much we can take. And still, face first into the mines. That's one of the ways that there's challenge kind of incorporated into the game, is you'll see quite often we're zoomed in quite close on the shark. The shark is, as large on the screen as either side is open, which means things appear on the screen and you have very little time to avoid them before you collide with them, and mines are one of those things that kind of will punish you for being a little bit too overzealous. And then there's, just jumping over rocks and finding a swimming hole and eating the people in it. So it goes both ways. There's one of the items that you can find, the bog brush. I'm not really sure what that is. I think it's like a toilet brush. Here's the helicopter. We're in a bad spot here because we have to jump. We've got this helicopter dropping depth charges. In the pool that we're just about to fall in, we've got the toxic barrels. And if we swim through their clouds of toxic ooze, it hurts. So we have to be pretty careful to get out of there as quickly as we can without getting killed. There's underwater currents. We're swimming with the current. It's not so easy to swim against it. And then we come up here, we've got some divers that are going to shoot spears at us. We've got some sharks that we can eat. And then a boat that we can smack from underneath. And we can knock 2 of the 3 fishermen off the boat. Apparently this is modeled after the boat from Jaws, that we're going to need a bigger boat. But in order to get that last swimmer, we'd have to go a little bit closer. With smaller sharks, you have to actually get up on the boat in order to get that last fisherman off of it. But in this case, we just get close. With the maxed out bite, we've got the jaw vacuum that just sucks them all in. So there's all kinds of stuff to experience and learn, but I think what we really need to do now is just jump to the next shark as I purchase it and see what that looks like, because it's a hell of a lot of fun. Now this is Megalodon. This is the shark that you unlock after the great white. It's the prehistoric shark. If you've ever seen the pictures of grown men standing in the jawbones of some enormous shark, that's this one. It's very, very large. And a hell of a lot of fun because, like every other shark, it's pretty much the same environment that you find yourself in, but you have more freedom because things that used to be a hazard are now a snack. So we're just swimming around getting a feel for how this guy handles. How he's going to be when he's full size and maxed out is kind of entertaining to think about. There's a submarine. We just kind of swing around and smack it. That's always fun. There's one of the finning ships that I was talking about previously. It's larger than the 3-man fishing boat. And somehow here I end up with like 2 million points in the span of about 30 seconds. We get a gold rush, which is kind of a bonus mode that you get every so many things you eat, every so many points you accumulate. And you can see there. I don't know what that was from. I have no idea, but I like it. I hope to continue doing it because it makes earning gold and beating records so much easier. You can see we're just biting and chomping on things. So I've got this shark to spend the next little while evolving and growing and upgrading. And then there's another thing that's sort of like apparently the predecessor to the Megalodon. It's like a giant snapperhead turtle fish thing. For a casual game, this thing has definitely got a lot of replayability, and it's just, I found, really, really well done and entertaining for hours and hours and hours. So if you're looking for a game where you get to be a shark, this is probably one of the first ones that should be on your list. In the next episode, we're going to be talking about Brave Frontier. If you haven't played that game or heard about it, you will by the end of the next episode. It's showing its age, but it's a hell of a lot of fun and very well done game, very popular. We'll take a look at that, and then we'll see what's going on after that. So if you want to be notified when I add that video, you can subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on the social media. Links for social media in the information section below the video. By all means, leave your comments and feedback. Thanks for watching, guys, and take care.